All right, let me get into this song. Just Poddin. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just Poddin. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Where a podcast is just a podcast. Where a podcast is just a podcast with Ashley Tequila. We're just podding. Do 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 do. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? It's your girl Ashley
and your girl Tequila,
and we're back with another episode of Just Poddin. So go ahead and grab your headphones, your drinks, and let's just pod. Dang, Zoom always be cutting people audio. They need to fix that. Well, I guess it's supposed to be for something else. But... Anyways, what's up?
How was your week?
My week has been good. I will say the only thing is I need to get out the house or something because I be losing track of what day it is. Like, 2 times this week, I really just thought it was another day. Like yesterday, I was like, oh, it's just Tuesday. Somebody was texting me and they were talking about, oh, it's been a long week already. And I'm like, it's only just Tuesday. And in the middle of the text, I was like, oh, it's definitely Wednesday. I said, clearly I need to get out the house because I am forgetting what day it is. Like every single day, I'm just forgetting what day it is. I don't even know what that's about. But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, everything been real cool. How about yours? How was work going?
Same on Tuesday. I felt like it was a long week. I'm glad tomorrow's Friday. I'll just say that.
All right. Oh, never mind. I have to ask you that. I had about to say something, but then I just talk about it afterwards.
What?
I'm talking about it afterwards.
Anyways, I think I know what you're talking about.
Huh? You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about. I think
okay.
so.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, the week been cool. But did you hear about the plague, this man that contracted the plague in LA or California? Well, I don't know if it was a man or a woman.
The pledge.
A plague.
What is that?
I don't know. You know, like plagues, like the Black Plague.
The plague?
Plague?
The plague? Oh, that's what I was like. I thought you were saying pledge. I was like, what is
not
this?
Plague, like the plague.
The plague. Okay. No, I have not heard about that.
Girl, I was on Instagram and I was reading and it said, I can't remember if it was a man or a woman, but it was saying somebody done contracted the plague. And I'm like, what kind of plague? Like, is it a black plague? Is it one of these plagues that, you know?
Actually, it is plague. We need to cut it.
What is plague? I'm saying plague.
Okay. Oh, no, I haven't heard about it.
Yeah, so I was just like, well, the crazy thing from it is that they said the person got it from a fly. And I'm like, how y'all?
Oh, yeah, I heard about a new disease or something.
Yes, I'm just like, y'all over here testing flies now because how y'all know this person got something from a fly? Do you know how long flies can live?
Well, that's how all the diseases start. They say it comes from some kind of animal.
They creating stuff too. They over here creating.
But yeah, but I'm saying any disease that come out, they're gonna say it's from an animal.
Yeah, it was just crazy random to be like a fly. I was just like, you know what, Jesus, wrap it up, wrap 2020 up. I'm done.
Just like the coronavirus is from a bat. I mean, that's even.
I mean, I know. I'm just saying, we already in one pandemic. Here we go with another one.
Oh, yeah, there was something else before that, the fly thing.
The bees?
Yeah, well, there was something else too. I think one of these things come out every month at this point.
That's what I'm
I don't care,
saying.
I don't care. Like, when the police is still out here running a rampant, I can't be worried about no flies. We got other stuff to
Well,
worry about.
no, I understand that. I feel you on that. Like I'm saying, I was just thrown out. Well, I read that before we heard about um that issue that I do
Jacob
want to
Blake.
talk about. I do want to get
I
into
don't
that.
really got nothing to say. I'm just tired. Like, you can take the lead on that. Like, I'm just really sick of this shit, honestly. Um,
Mm,
at least Jacob survived. I
right,
mean,
right.
paralyzed, which is horrible, terrible.
Well, we could
I'm
go
just
ahead and get into it since we there.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, let's have a, a segment or just today or whatever, talk, get it off a chest, tell them why you mad and your feelings, whatever y'all want to call it, because of course,
I don't. You can have that. I'm just saying, fuck y'all, fuck everybody who ain't with us. That's my stance. That's gonna always be my stance, and I'm done. So,
yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm tired as well. You know, unfortunately, you know, Jacob Black was another Black male, you know, victim to police brutality. He got shot in the back 7 times as he's trying to walk away from the police, no weapon. Don't understand why they felt threatened, just doesn't make sense. Shout out to the WNBA, the NBA, you know, for protesting, and, you know, everyone out that's coming out. All the protesters, I think Yandy was out there again protesting and got arrested.
that
I
was for
mean,
Brianna.
that was for Brianna. Was that the Brianna there? Okay, never mind. But I just, yeah, it's just wild. It's just wild that this is still happening, like, after, like, I don't understand, like, when is somebody that's in the right place, like, I don't know if it's going to be the police chief or whoever is going to hold these police officers accountable. Like, we are losing too many Black lives, and thankfully Jacob is still alive, but this person is paralyzed. Like, I mean, just ruining people's lives for absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason. So, again, y'all already know we are supporters of the Black Lives Matter movement. We're Black, and we are standing with all of these victims, and we still want justice. And that's it. Um, do
Yeah,
the
and I
huh?
do just want to touch on. I do just want to touch on the white guy that went out there and shot them people because they were protesting Jacob Blake in Wisconsin. He was a part of the militia, whatever they call themselves, thinking they about to, protect the city from the peaceful and calm protests. He walking around with an AR-15, I believe it was. Police not saying nothing to him. Oh, it's fine. Then he ended up killing 2 people and injuring 1. And he got to get back in his car and go home. Now the police, like, I'm just over it. Like, these are the same police, the same department that just shot Jacob Blake 7 times.
Mm-hmm.
Cause what? Now y'all trying to say he had a knife in his car? I got a knife in my car. What does that have to do with anything? Like, I don't understand. And then that night or the night after, some white teenage boys can walk around with an AR-15 on the street, police handing their little group water, walking up and down the street, nobody saying nothing. He shoots and kills 2 people, injuring 1, and he got in his car and went home.
Doesn't
I
make
don't
any
under.
sense.
I can't wrap my mind around it.
Doesn't make
So
any
lock
sense.
his ass the fuck up, okay? Lock his ass up, and Black people.
It's just
I
so
don't know.
traumatic. It's just so traumatic. Like, Like it'd be so hard to just get up, get on social media, you watch the news or whatever, and then you gotta hear about this. Like it's overwhelming, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep my sanity, my mental health, from all the other traumatic experiences that we've had. And then here goes another one. And then, like you said, you got this white man just parading around.
Yeah, it's
Same reason why
draining.
you're quote
Like,
unquote saying you're shooting at, these black people. This white man is doing that, and y'all are not taking any precautions. Like, it's okay.
yeah, it's draining, and to expect black people to just move around in the world normally, like this is not affecting people. It's just hard. Like, I don't know. It's just like how y'all expect me to get up, log in, do my work, see this breaking news, and continue like nothing is happening, sit in meetings, avoid the issue. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, I'm just tired. I don't even know what to do. Like, that's why all them people that's burning them buildings down, like, I really don't give a damn. Like, I'm not about to be out here doing that.
Right.
But at this point, those are things.
Right.
Like, if we're not
People are
doing
losing
anything to
lives.
give people justice, human beings are leaving this earth for no good reason at all. Like, at the hands of someone else because they're ignorant. And y'all worried about buildings and shit. Like, I just don't care. Like, so for all y'all out there in these streets, y'all be safe, okay?
Right.
And then for the police chief there, when he was talking about, he got on there talking last night about the guy's name is Kyle, that white teenager that killed somebody, Kyle something. He was getting up there talking about the murders. He's talking about that's why we have a curfew in place. And if y'all would stay home, like, things like this wouldn't happen. So I'm like, so we just gonna completely ignore the fact that it was just some crazy ass white supremacist ass teenager roaming the streets looking to harm these protesters that wasn't doing nothing to him.
Right.
And you gonna blame the victim saying, oh, if y'all was home, none of this would have happened. What? Well, guess what? If Jacob Blake was never shot 7 times, none of this would have happened. Let's get to the root issue. Like,
The
stop
root of the
blaming
problem is
victims.
the police. It's the
It's crazy.
police. And that it is crazy, Tequila. I'm like, I feel like we have said everything. Like, what else can we say?
Nothing
What else
really.
can we
Because at this
say?
point,
Like, what
we
I'm saying?
can't
Like,
say
what do
nothing
y'all
else.
expect after countless killings and people not receiving justice? You know what I'm saying? What can you
Mhm.
expect from people?
Yeah, that's why on a few, like when this whole George Floyd and, Breonna Taylor situation happened, that's why when I said that I'm done educating, like I'm not about to be going back and forth with nobody, because at this point, or you don't want to understand. Like, I don't care. Like, at this point, it's about right and wrong. Period.
Exactly.
Like, if you cannot see what is going on, then there's nothing for us to discuss. You go over there and I'll go over here, because I'm not about to wreck my brain and put even more pressure on myself to make one person understand. Like, no, it's not my job to educate you. You need to educate your damn self. And I'm just tired of explaining everything.
Yeah.
Because you can't break it down any more than anybody else is breaking it down. Like, there's plenty of people that is dumbing it down for people who may not get it. I understand that if you're not Black, you don't understand. You will never understand fully. But there has been enough information out there breaking it down, dumbing it down for y'all dumbasses. So at this point, if you still out there talking foolishness, you're racist. Or you just don't want to understand. You don't care. And that's, you know what?
And if
Cool.
you're not
Go over
using
there.
your voice either, if you're not using your voice to stand on the right side, you also part of the problem. because that means you're okay with the simple fact. And because if you're not okay with it, then you need to stand up and say something. Like, people need to speak out. People that are supposed to be allies or don't agree with this, then you need to be allies and speak up and speak out against this, because these are the voices that we need in order to, not just make this a movement, but create the justice, or receive the justice that these victims deserve. It's just crazy. I'm just thinking back, like, when I was living in Virginia, and it wasn't really like starting, but it was starting to become like mainstream, and we were just talking about it. You know what I'm saying? You remember that?
What you mean, like the
When we just having a conversation about all
probably
of this.
around the time them Charlottesville people, was you out there? Or you was
Yes.
already back?
No, I was here. I was there
That's
actually.
probably about the time you talking about.
But I'm just, because remember, I made like a whole video. I got to go find the video. I don't know if that was for Charlottesville, but it was for something. And I had to put out a whole video on my YouTube, because it was just like,
oh yeah, I remember.
It was just like draining. And then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I knew like it never went away, and it didn't stop. But it's for us to be at this point, for us to be in a pandemic, and people are just okay with losing Black lives, should be a sign, should let you guys know that that is pure racism. Because this pandemic can slow down. It's just that the people that are in charge, that can make the decisions to help slow this virus down, are not making those decisions, because one, it's not affecting them. It's affecting the people that are in these poor and enfranchised communities. But they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that. I do need to get this off my chest as well. Since we on the topic, well, we're not really on the topic, but I feel like it kind of goes correlating with people just speaking up and speaking out. I know we mentioned it a quick second, because Tequila was on social media, and she realized that, well, not realized, but Meg came out again and stated that Tory did in fact shot her. I'm just over all these people coming in her comments are talking negatively about it. Y'all are getting on my nerves. And then to hear that it's majority Black males that's coming at her, like, for you to be, I mean, y'all basically bullied this woman to talk about this traumatic experience. She came out, she let y'all know what it was, who shot her, what happened, and now y'all be calling her a snitch on top of that. And then what really got me in my feelings, because I be trying not to jump in the comments, especially doing negative stuff, because I know it's going to be uneducated and stupid people in there. But someone on my Facebook actually wrote this long post about, basically saying, she didn't even say Black men. She was just saying, like, why we say as Black women we need protection, or we need people to protect us. Because clearly, if Meg would have been a white woman, y'all would have been up in arms. Like, if this would have been a Kylie Jenner, y'all would have been going crazy about Tory shooting her. And then, at the same time, that was the white woman came out, saying what she said about Trey Songz. Y'all was shooting shots at Trey Songz, coming at him. But like you said, Tequila, the other on the podcast, y'all wasn't keeping that same energy for Keke Palmer. So she was basically putting out all her posts. So I just, went to go in her comments and just read. And of course, first comment, negative comment from a Black man. And he basically was stating, oh, I think it's funny how your people are just posting these long posts to go viral. And y'all are some asses. I'm going to just say it. Y'all some asses. And y'all shouldn't be commenting on nothing because y'all wasn't there. I'm like, I mean, she handled it. She read him back. She had a long post. But to y'all that feel that way, first of all, the post needs to go viral, because people need to be made aware of these type of situations so Black women can get the protection they need. Second of all, How you talk about don't comment on something? You doing the same thing. So if you feel like she shouldn't be commenting or making a status, like you don't need to be commenting and making a status up under her post. Okay, period. And second off, the post was for you, baby. Clearly, you missed all of the subtext because the post was for you. This is why we are saying Black women need protection, especially from Black men, because we are Black and we want our own kind to be able to stand with us. But you over here talking about, oh, we don't need to be commenting. First of all, wrong is wrong and right is right. And just like I don't need to, just like I wasn't there when the police shot Breonna Taylor, I still know that situation was wrong and that I have to use my voice to speak out on it so she can get the justice that she deserves. Same thing with Meg. I know that her getting shot was wrong, period. And we have to use our voices to speak up and speak out along with the victims so that they can receive justice. Just like if them police Black men are out here killing you, because please understand that it was a Black woman that created the Black Lives Matter movement. A Black woman. It's a staff of Black women. So for that, you need to know it has always been Black women that have had your back, that are always standing with you and speaking out when you guys are getting out here beaten and murdered in the streets. You better go check your history because it was a boy, a Black man, shout out to him. He made this great post about saying, y'all got it twisted. Y'all out here being rude to Meg, but Black women ain't never been on the opposite side of y'all Black men. It's these white women that's always lying on y'all, getting y'all killed, starting big riots and murder. You better do your history, because it ain't us Black women. We have Black sons at the end of the day. So we always gonna ride for us. Oh, I'm hot, child.
Girl, go ahead. You speaking the truth. Yeah,
I'm just like, that just really irks me the wrong way. I'm like, how are you gonna sit here and say we shouldn't be commenting on the situation, just like you want people to stand and we need people to stand with us as Black people, you know what I'm saying, for police brutality and all the injustice that we have to serve. We need not only Black people, but other allies of Black people to stand with us, so that these victims of any type of situation. And if y'all don't take nothing from the Just Poddin podcast, y'all better know that me and Tequila, okay, we are about people getting the justice that deserves and speaking up and speaking out, okay? So women, y'all need to say what y'all mean what y'all say in all type of situations. You know, men, y'all need to learn no is no. Leave me alone is leave me alone. Stop is stop. Because y'all keep finding yourself in these crazy situations and y'all acting like y'all don't know what is what. And that's why this does need to come out, because I don't know, men, y'all must feel so entitled. Well, let me put this way. You're not entitled to sleep with a woman just because you're in the room alone with her. Period. And if more women felt that they were more comfortable to come out and speak out on a lot of situations where they have felt uncomfortable, that would educate a lot of you men to know what not to do, or to at least look at the signs. Because like Tequila and I always say, you know, you might not intend to hurt someone's feelings or intend for, you know, to make someone uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, you have to take accountability and ownership of your actions or your part on how you made somebody feel, regardless on your intention. And it's simply just by having empathy and by being caring. You know what I'm saying? But I done got hot talking about this.
Well, I understand. On the Meg situation, I do want to say, like, I agree with everything you said. I do want to point out that I understand people wanting to know what happened. You know, they're in the media, they're celebrities, we're nosy, we want to know the whole story. But knowing the whole story shouldn't be a factor in whose side you're on. In this particular instance, Tory shot Meg. At this point, it doesn't matter what else happened. The fact is, Tory shot Megan. A black man shot a black woman. Like, that's what the situation is. So yeah, okay, it would be nice to know the full story, yeah, but it doesn't matter for me to be like, oh, this is wrong or fuck Tory. No, it's fuck Tory at this point. And yeah, I still would like to be like, okay, so what happened? What was they arguing about? That's just because I'm no. But at the end of the day, I cannot believe it's grown ass people on this internet and people comments, making comments of their own, like, oh no, we need to wait for the full story. Like, we don't know. What? Like, Stan, Meg already said they tried to put out the narrative that she hit him. Even if she hit him for him to shoot her, it's ridiculous. And then that was wrong. Didn't hit him. Oh, he was
because he came out and lied. Had his people come out and lie.
It's just ridiculous. And I will say, like, of course, we all know black men who stand up for black women. I need to be clear on that. Like, I have black men in my family. I have black men that are friends that will lay their life, put their life to the side for me or any other black woman. But this is as a broad scope. At the end of the day, black women show up every time. Every time.
Every time.
We are the most, we are the last on the totem pole, if you ask me. But we still rise to the occasion every time, right. Especially when it comes to black men. Because, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on in this world. And I ride for black men all day, every day, no matter what. And that's just, I feel like that's just in our DNA. Like, even though we've been beat down to the ground, you can be beat down to the ground by these black men. They don't have your back, whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to hold them up because nobody else is. So I just want that same energy from these black men. I don't know what it is. Like,
I don't either.
I just feel like I'm not going to change my doing or my character for something that somebody else is lacking. So, black man, I'm still going to hold you up, but I'm still going to call you out on your shit. Like, you need to get it together.
Absolutely.
And kudos to those of you who are, because there are plenty. I see plenty every day. Don't get it twisted. I see plenty every day. However, some of y'all, I'm disappointed. Right. Like, highly disappointed. Because something happens to you, who's going to be on the front line? Us. Period.
Every time.
So yes, it's F Tory. Shout out to Meg. She's handling it like a champ. Like, I pray for her. I know she's had like tough few years. Her mama ain't here, her daddy, her grandma. Like, it's just a lot. So I really pray for her. I hope she's doing well. Like, I hope her mental is doing well as well. Absolutely. So y'all leave that girl alone. Like, she done already been through enough. Period. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay, moving on. Huh?
I said Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter. But yes, moving on. Let me see. I don't think I had. Oh, this is the last thing I need to get up off my chest. To all y'all white people out here stealing black people's creativity. Stop.
Girl.
Stop.
It's been happening forever.
Like, y'all are getting on my everlasting nerve. This whole little saying, it's for me. Baby, that is ours. That is ours as black people.
Oh, yes. Yeah, girl, first of all, they've been taking our stuff for the beginning of time. Then as soon as they get on one of our little sayings, it's dead. Like, it's like,
okay. It's trash now. It's for me. It's for, like, stop.
It's for me. Now, I will say the first white person, the first white people I saw, he killed it. Like, he went in on that girl. I didn't think I was like, oh, y'all must not really be friends. Like, you had to get some stuff off your chest, baby. It was like, they looked like maybe they was like college age students and people, and they was like, it was like a white man, a white boy and a white girl, and then it was like a black girl on the side, and then somebody else I couldn't remember it. But they was going back and forth. Then he just kept going like, she wasn't even saying nothing at the point. He was just like, "It's the this for me, it's the this for me," and she was just sitting there like everybody was like. But to that white couple that was sitting at that table, to that white couple that was sitting at that table on TikTok, looking at the camera, it's the way he does this for me. No,
Like, those
up.
are the ones that I've been seeing,
Shut
Tequila, and I am over it. Like, cut it. I am so upset. Like, I'm just like, that's not even how you supposed to say it. Like, I don't know how Black people say it. We just know how to say it. It just rolls off our tongue
That's
correctly.
because black people control the cool. We are the coolest on the planet.
Period.
It's just in us. It's just in us. It's not in everybody. And that's okay. I mean, how do you think everything else got here? Like, if it wasn't for us, none of this would be possible. Like, none of it. Y'all wouldn't be living. You wouldn't know what to do with yourselves. So yeah, once they catch on to something, and then it just be getting into. I think we just need to ignore y'all. Stay over there. I don't need it feeding over into my Black Twitter or to my Instagram. I shouldn't even be in it. Like, just leave it over there on the white side of stuff because I don't want to see it. So don't be reposting it. Don't be putting on the shade room. I don't have to see none of that. Let them have it over there.
Let them have it over there. But they just be so clueless. And then what's the other video? When that white girl, oh my God, Tequila. I don't know if you saw friend of the podcast post when the white girl was basically saying what was she calling it? She was calling the slow down effect. She was basically describing Chopped and Screwed, and she was describing it. She was describing it, Tequila, like it just came out like yesterday. She was like, "This is the slow down effect, and when you say a question, in regular speed, it's a question. When you slow it down, it's a statement." And then she credited a white person. Like, I was like, girl, if you don't.
That is the history of America. I'm not surprised. That is how America is here right now.
I'm like,
white people taking credit for other people's work.
DJ Screw created this. Girl, listen. I mean, I'm like you said, I know white people been stealing Black people stuff, but that's why I'm supporting Black businesses. You know what I'm saying? I just need y'all Black businesses to be what's the word I'm looking for? Professional.
I don't know. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. But y'all know I'm out here supporting Black businesses and trying to buy Black because I want us to come up on our stuff. The way white people has used our creativity and our talent to come up. I want Black people to start coming up on our stuff. And that's on that. So that's why I'm really in my feelings, why I'm really mad. You got anything else you want to say?
Oh, no, I wasn't prepared for the segment. But if we gonna have that in, that's easy. I have one every week while I'm mad.
I was tired. I was like, man, it been too much going on this week, and we could just put that in instead of doing Hot Politics, which is our, segment where we talk about stuff that's trending in the world. I was like, we can still talk about stuff that's trending and also get it up off our chest because, baby, y'all been getting on my nerves. Period.
Yeah, I have some every week for that. I'm just have to start writing
stuff. Anyways, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment to join our sponsors while I get this job again. Go ahead, Tequila. Tell them about our sponsor. Yay.
I don't know about no sponsor. Well, y'all know y'all can listen to us on Anchor, of course. So shout out to Anchor. I don't know the script that Ashley usually says. So you can also listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts, except on where? SoundCloud. You already know. So y'all know what to do at this point. Y'all need to drop that in the comments. Let us know something. Let us know how y'all enjoying the podcast. Let us know if you agree. Let us know if you disagree with us. And also leave us wherever y'all are listening. Leave us a 5-star rating. If y'all like hearing us talk, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. Don't forget to share with your friends, share with your community. Share on social media, the Just Poddin Podcast. And also, you can email us with any questions or concerns, or if you need a little bit of advice that Just Poddin can help you with, you can email us at
Podcast at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Just Poddin Podcast at gmail.com.
Hey, banger, banger, banger.
Smash that like, smash that like.
And we're back. So what you want to do? You want to get into movies and TV shows, or I forgot to find some quotes.
We can do movies.
Let me see. Okay, well,
movies and TV shows.
I do have a game because I forgot to play this game with you last week. So I do have a game, but we can mention real quickly what we have been watching.
Yeah, because it ain't that. I didn't see no movie or nothing, so.
Okay.
I don't think.
So the two things that I just want to mention on this podcast or this week's episode is, of course, Lovecraft Country. Yeah, okay. I feel like that show just embodies everything that I like. It's black be black. It's, sci-fi, so mystery, so suspense, it's a little bit of horror. I just feel like it's just everything that I just truly, truly love in a series. And it's mystery too. I don't know. I just love it. If y'all haven't had a chance to watch it, it's on HBO. I'm gonna give you my HBO thing. Well, it's not mine, but I'm gonna give you the password and stuff. I've been meaning to tell you, but I keep forgetting.
I got a password. For some reason, it just didn't work. I don't know what's going on.
You gotta get HBO Max.
Okay, I see what they do.
Yeah, they canceled. They got rid of.
They getting rid of HBO Go. That's why I came. Okay.
You gotta get.
I had HBO Max. But after that free trial, because I got it just to watch some documentary. After that free trial, I can't.
I'm gonna let you get it because my bestie got it included with her package because you can still get it now. I think included if you have HBO.
Oh, well then I should be able to do it then.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it again.
I
didn't know I had to be on HBO Max.
And you might have to download it, because I had to use a downloader to download it because it didn't come up as an actual app. But we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so if y'all ain't get a chance, it's so good, y'all. Second episode was insanely crazy. It was super trippy. Like, I don't even know. Like, everything that I thought was gonna happen or was like, speculating to happen in my head, it just went left. Like, it just went left field. Like, I was like, okay, didn't expect this. They also have like a weekly podcast or a podcast recap, I guess I should say, of it as well, where they talk with one of the writers, and like a horror enthusiast. I think that's what you would call it. But so if y'all get a chance, check that out. Also, guess what I watched?
Wow.
P Valley cricket I.
Yeah, I cricket letter I, cricket letter I, pump back.
Hey, coming to the stage. Hit that thunderclap. Hey, listen, I feel like Mercedes is my best friend. I feel like, honey, she done taught me how to hot pop, lock, and drop it. Like, I just love me some Mercedes. Like,
isn't it such a great show?
Listen, it ain't something I thought I was going to enjoy or would even click to watch. I was like, let me give it a try. It got me. I watched all them episodes back to back. A new one is coming out this Sunday. So I was like, where's that? I'm ready. I told you. It is surprisingly really, really good. So yeah, if y'all haven't got a chance to watch it, watch it.
Hot take. I think P Valley is the best television show, new television show that I have seen come out within the last few years. For me.
No, I'm not gonna say best. I think Pose is up there for me.
No, I'm not counting Pose.
Oh,
Because
okay,
Pose,
okay.
they about to be on 3 seasons, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about within the last couple years. Cause Pose about to be on their 3rd season. I'm talking about like new shows, like
New
first,
shows
second
like
season
first.
shows.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
up there. It's up
So,
there for coming new shows and coming out really, really strong.
but because for me, shows don't hold my attention. Like if it's like I'll be trying and then my anxiety be getting all worked up. So if it's too much going on, I'm like, okay. And if it's a new show, I can't Google what happened. So I'm just like, all right. Nah. So I fall off or I just like, you know what, whatever. But I don't know. For me, I might be forgetting some shows, but within this last year, this is
definitely probably within this last year.
the only show
Like
that has
2020
had
or even
me.
I think back to 2019. I don't know what was new that came out in 2019.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm telling you, like Netflix shows included now. So shout out to y'all,
It's
stars.
really
Okay, y'all still
Stars did it. Stars did it. And for it to be, black, mostly black, it's really good. I thought I needed to be in the jail with her mama because I was ready to read her and spit these scriptures right back at her because I feel like she is the devil herself. Because y'all know Satan knows scripture. So I just wanted to read her in that dog on jail cell, y'all.
Right.
Like it had me in my feelings. Huh?
The reason, yeah, I agree. Her mom is the devil for sure. And I think the reason I like P Valley so much is because they have so many characters and we get so much of them in so little time. Like I feel like, on some other shows they just focus on like a couple of people and then there's like this other people. But I feel like everybody gets their shine on this. Of course there's main characters, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I think this is the only show where I like all the characters that I'm supposed to like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Of course, there's people that we hate because we're supposed to hate them. Mm-hmm. But it seems like in every show, somebody
do not be liking the main characters, y'all. Like,
get on my nerve. Like, I thought it was gonna be the Drea lookalike. But
she's not bad, nah.
No, I like her.
I'm saying, yeah, she's not bad. She so was money in the suitcase or they didn't say?
What suitcase?
Remember she said she found this suitcase?
Oh, in the river?
Yeah.
I think so, because how she transferring all that money?
All that money? I'm like,
that part was confusing.
Yeah, it was. Like they tried to like tell us, but then they didn't tell us. And I thought the person that's after her, I thought it was the man, like the first man we saw in the beginning. But when they finally showed him in the hotel, because they look similar, but in the hotel, I could see he was a different person. Yeah, her husband. But Lord, that's about to hit the fan this coming episode.
And the acting is superb. Like, everybody does a great job.
And listen, baby.
And Lil Murder, my dog. Lil Murder and Uncle Clifford.
I'm about to say, how you feel about Lil Murder?
Y'all doing that. Let me tell you something. They doing it. He is really, honestly and truly, I feel like he deserves all the respect in the world because he is playing this character. I just feel like at this point, if you ain't seen it, I mean, I ain't gonna give away too much, but
we ain't gonna give it away. We ain't gonna give it away.
Fast forward a little bit, but he's playing this character, and he is married, like, to a woman. You know what I'm saying? And he don't care. Like, he is embracing acting, like, you know what I'm saying? And I just know as a black male, you got to know you're going to face criticism, people going to be talking about you, but he put all that to the side and was like, nah, like, this is it. This is what I'm going to do. And I just commend him for that. Like, I feel like it's a step in the right direction for the LGBTQ community and for all of us, actually, because it's just like, here is a man that is married to a wife, but he doesn't have a problem like playing the character he's playing, and it just opened up starting to open people's eyes, like, just because you do, one thing doesn't mean you're this. Or even if you are, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is just, I don't know. I just love it. And I just love Lil Murda character. Like, I don't know. I just love everybody on that show that we
Baby, y'all need some eye candy. Make sure y'all tune in to see Diamond, aka Tyler. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but baby, that man is fine. Okay.
Y'all, that man is fine. Cause I'm like, I know I had to Google him because I'm like, I know I done seen him before, but
He been on them Tyler Perry shows, but I can't watch him on that. But I can watch him
I
on this.
known.
I said, Tequila, why you ain't
because
led
he
with
fit
this?
the mold. He fits the description of a Tyler Perry movie, so I should have known that's what it was.
Just like one of the main men that Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry be finding all them fine men. He be finding. Listen, if y'all need an acting job and y'all fine, y'all can get booked by Tyler. I'm trying to tell you, Tyler gonna
go down to Atlanta. Go down to Atlanta to Tyler Perry Studios. He'll give you a job.
But yes, that man is fine, girl. I'm like, I need to see more of him, but I think we will. And shout out to all the dancers in there. Y'all is out there killing it, honey. Y'all making me want to get back or try. Pole dancing was a big that like a few years when we was in college. It was real big.
The what?
Pole dancing, like going to pole dancing classes. Oh, okay.
People still do that. Well, before the pandemic, but yeah, people were still doing it.
Oh, okay. Because we know some people that, they was losing weight and toning up, taking up pole dancing classes.
It's a talent, okay? It is a talent, and more power to y'all if y'all can get up there on that pole, honey. Because I ain't able. But more power to you. But I'm gonna get me one when
white girl said it's a balance, baby. She said it's balance, Tequila. She said it ain't about how strong you are. She said it's about balance. So you can get up on that pole.
Balance and holding your weight up, baby. I can't hold this up. If it's balanced, then I ain't got it. But I might get me a pole for my when I move.
Okay, I see you. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. I always wanted a pole in my apartment.
I gotta get a sturdy one now. I can't be flying around and then next thing I know I'm on the floor.
Like we be seeing them ladies on them Instagram videos, they poles be sturdy. They be nailed in, okay? The floor under the wall.
I need to see what kind they get.
Or floor and ceiling. All right, well, those are two things that I've been watching: Lovecraft Country and P Valley. What about you?
Well, I've been watching my regular shows. Nothing really I want to mention, I don't think, other than Married at First Sight. I just
when they got them kids up there, that was so sad. And the kids was reading their letter back to themselves.
First of all, that is
that's marriage boot.
Not Married at First Sight.
My bad.
Well, we can talk about Marriage Boot Camp real quick. They do that every season, so I knew that was coming. So
okay.
Actually, this was the first time I didn't cry during that specific episode with the kids. Yeah, I usually do be crying, but no, I'm lying. I think I did cry. But I usually be like bawling during that episode with the kids. But it wasn't like that for me. Marriage Boot Camp, we found out a lot about the people. I didn't know Willie from Day 26 had been held at gunpoint 3 times. Like, that is crazy. But yeah, I did watch that. It was okay episode. Votto back in the house, for that moment. I don't know. Now, Claudia Jordan did spill some tea about Medina, Phaedra, quote-unquote, boyfriend. Apparently, he abused her and lied about his age, and he's not the man he said he is. She said he was still trying to be a rapper. Y'all go look up Claudia Jordan and Medina, because I really don't care enough to sit here and
not together.
But it is a mess. I'm sitting here watching like, oh, Medina seems like a great guy. Wrong. Even his brother came out and
Oh.
started exposing him. See, this is why you think somebody good, and then they look at him. Can't trust these niggas. You can't trust them, okay? But Married at First Sight was very interesting to me, like, especially Olivia and Brett was very interesting because I feel like half of the people are on Brett's side and half of the people are on Olivia's side. And I could not believe that until I started reading tweets. Like, honestly, like, when I'm on Twitter, I tweet. I don't really be talking to nobody. Like, I just tweet and go away. But this particular tweet, it had like strangers in my comments and stuff, and I'm responding back. And so it was just odd. But I did get some insight, so I understood where they were coming from. So I want to tell you about it. Well, first, let me go. Amelia and Bennett, they left the honeymoon, so now they back in New Orleans or whatever. So they about to stay in an apartment that's neutral. It's not either one of their houses, but they did go visit their homes. Amelia lives in a mansion, as she calls it, but it's with like 4 or 5 other people. She ain't got nothing but a little section or whatever. But
I thought she made all this money.
no, she's not. She's not a doctor yet. She's still in school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why they talking about wherever she does her clinicals or whatever it's called, she gonna have to move because she not done with school yet.
Got you.
But Bennett was acting like it was the most extravagant thing he had ever seen. The house was ugly to me personally. But I'm like, but she living with 4 or 5 people, what? But then he go to his tiny house. She's like, well, where's your bathroom and your kitchen? He tell me, oh, I just go over there across the street, honey. He got a tiny house. He's talking about he love it. And I said, listen, Benny, you love it. I love it. Okay? You live how you want to live. And she loved it too. But I'm trying to figure out where they about to live at when they leave. They gonna have to get a house together or something because 2 people can't fit in his house and then you about to move in with 4 or 5 other people. Like, it's just,
you gotta let that go, girl.
Like it wasn't no problem for them.
Right.
They acting like it wasn't no problem for them. Next couple, Woody and Amani. Look, some stuff coming in. It's getting a little rough. Some stuff is
people like it's a little shaky. It's a little shaky. They just hope Woody don't go back to his old ways.
No, this episode was. You can see it's about to be a little friction with them because everything was cool. Left the honeymoon. Dr. Cal came in, or Pastor Cal. Is he a pastor? Whatever. The black man, come in and he asking everybody. He sat down with everybody, but with Amani and Woody, he said, have y'all, had sex, basically. They was like, yes. And he was like, I don't mean to get too personal, but are y'all using protection? And I was like, first of all, Kyle, like, who are you to be asking that? But then it was like, Amani was like, some of the times. And he was like, so all right, have y'all talked about kids? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she was like, no. She was like, it was just one time where we just got into it. Woody was like, well, I told her I was trying to come back with a honeymoon baby. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, Woody, you don't know this girl. But that's not the bad part. So then, Kyle asks, I don't know if it's Dr. Kyle or Pastor Kyle, and I don't want to say either one. So he asked, what is something, they was asking, what do you like about each other, blah, 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 blah. Then he asked Woody, what was the question? What do you, something about like, what would you need from her? Something, I don't know. He said that he doesn't like surprises. So if she's going to do something or change up something, then just let him know or have a discussion about it. So I'm like, okay. I don't really like surprises either, so okay, cool.
Right.
But then he got a little shaky because he was like, I don't know who brought it up first, but they was like, if Amani comes with her haircut. like out the blue, come home with her haircut. He was like, that's gonna be a problem for me. And Amani was like, what you mean? He was like, no, because you need to discuss that with me, like how I know I'm gonna be attracted to you, how I know this and this and this. And she was like, you just told me you're attracted to me because I'm honest, I'm this, I'm that. Now it's all about looks. Like she was like, you can't tell me what to do with my body. Like it's mine. And then he was just like, no, that's gonna be a real huge issue. And then Dr. Cal was like, he was like, so what if she gets cancer and she loses her hair? He was like, oh, that's different. That's different. Of course I'm still gonna be attracted. I'm like, it's the same. And he was like, so why is that an issue for you? Like now Monty got him together like, she like, if I want to cut my hair, baby, I'm cutting my hair.
Right.
Like,
do your thing, girl.
So he was like, because previous relationship, somebody had an abortion and they did not consult him first. So now he doesn't like surprises. But I'm like, oh no, but before that came up, he was like, that's just like, if so I could just quit my job. If I want to quit my job, I can just come home and be like, babe, I quit my job. She was like, quitting your job and hair is not the same thing. And I'm like, right, Woody, stop playing. And then he brought up the abortion thing. And I'm like, the abortion thing is not the same thing either. But I guess I can understand.
He's just talking about our looks. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But she was like, okay, I can have a conversation with you, but at the end of the day, it's still my decision. Like that's how I feel about it. Like I understand, like if I want to cut my hair, like I'll mention it to my husband, I'm thinking about cutting my hair. And it really don't matter what you say, because at the end of the day, like it's my hair. Just like just like if my husband want to grow dreads, I'm really, too keen on dreads. But if that's what you want to do with your hair, then go ahead. Like I can't tell you what to do with your hair and your body. Anyway, that was their little thing. So it's just looking like. Then when they went to each other's house, Woody had this hat wall. She was not feeling that. So I'm just ready for them to move in so I can see
how they react.
Henry and Christina. I really do think Henry has some kind of Tourette's. Maybe like a mild form, because he twitches a lot. Like his mouth be like, I don't know. But Christina is continuing. Listen, Henry is moving extremely slow. Like he don't talk. I understand that. I get it. But Christina, I still don't like her, and I don't care. Like I still feel bad for Henry, because at the end of the day, he just don't like her. Like, and he's talking more and more. Like, and then they went to see each other's house, and his house is very small, but it's good for him. He's like, it's fine for me. And I'm like, and that's what's up. And then they go outside, to go to her house. He was like, okay, so where are you? She's like, oh, I just have my stuff in my car. She don't have no house. So I'm like, she just like Matt trying to get on the shelf to have somewhere to live. How in the world you about to criticize everybody and Henry, and you don't have nowhere to stay? And he was like, well, I thought you said on the wedding day that you stay in the uptown, the downtown area. She was like, oh no, I just have my stuff in the car. I'm like, and here you is criticizing his house so hard, and you ain't got nowhere to stay.
And at least he got someplace to stay.
That done pissed me out. But it was funny when they went to their apartment. And first of all, as soon as she get in there, oh, we got to rearrange this furniture. This is not it.
Ma'am, you ain't rearranging nothing, because you ain't bringing nothing.
Girl, she rearranging the couches. She talking about she got to move the bed. I was like, what you doing?
It's crazy.
But she is a flight attendant, so you are gone, but you're not going that much where you don't need to have somewhere to stay. Like, it's not like that. Right. So they were sitting down talking. Henry do be having some jokes now. Henry be having some jokes. She was talking about being gone. He was like, oh, I might throw a party. When you go, I might have a little party. I was like, you better hear him.
They said he was coming out of his little comfort zone, though, when they went on the little the stuff during the honeymoon.
I just feel like Henry, yes, he is a very sheltered person. He is very introverted, but I really think he just don't like her. Like, I feel like if he liked her, then he would be more open.
Well, I was listening to one of the reviews, and one of them were saying, like, Henry was very vocal about one of the other girls, like, such and such shouldn't hurt other girl.
Olivia.
They said he might like Olivia.
That's what I said. That's what I said last week. I'm trying to tell you, because he don't like Brett.
Yeah. And he was very vocal about Brett and saying, like, Brett, if you hurt Olivia, it's gonna be on. And like,
he was just like, she's a nice. He didn't say
even speaking up for.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't go that far. It was just like, she a nice girl, and Brett is basically an asshole, which he is. So then Karen and Miles, at this point,
wrap it up.
Somebody mentioned on Twitter, they was just like, am I the only one that doesn't feel sorry for Karen, or am I just mean? I said, girl, not at all. I don't feel sorry for her.
She's the mean person.
Care. I'm done. I am done. Okay? I am done with Karen, because this is my thing. Miles is giving everything of him. Like, she think he immature, but he just like you, girl. Like, it's just little stuff that she be like, oh, he's just being immature. I'm like, no, he likes you, and he's showing you that he likes you. Like, I don't understand. And then, like, when they were talking to Dr. Cow or Pastor Cow.
You been calling him doctor. Just go with it.
I feel like it's pastor, though. I feel like it's pastor, but I don't know. So, I feel like when they were sitting down, he was like, you know, what is the problem? Like, what is, you know, basically, why won't you open up? And then she had started crying, because she was like, no, my past relationships, basically normal shit. Past relationships, you give your all, you get heartbroken. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care, because you knew what this show was. Mm-hmm, and I understand taking it slow, and I understand being scared, and I understand being fearful. But when somebody like Miles is giving you his all, like, at least meet him halfway. I'm not saying just throw yourself in something, you know, somebody for a week, but at least give him something. Like, especially if you're saying, oh, you are attracted to him, like, he is a nice guy, this and this and this. Either you're lying or something else is going on. And then even when he was like, Pastor Dr. Kyle said, Miles, so what would make you happy in a relationship? And he said, just making her happy. Like, if she's happy, that is fine with me. And he was like, okay, so what if she doesn't want sex? And he was like, oh, no, that's not going to work. He was like, I'll respect her for waiting, but no. He was like, so I do think Miles needs to work on what he wants as well, because he was like, you know, it's good that you want somebody to be happy, but you're still in this relationship too, because so you need to be happy as well. Like,
he needs to set his expectations, right?
So I think he needs to work on that. But Karen, I'm done. I am done until I see maybe next episode, because it do look like they kiss, because they having dinner or something with they family and friends. On the cheek. Nobody really be kissing.
Dumb. She is dumb.
Nobody be kissing. It'll only be Amani and Woody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think Amelia and Bennett have, but we haven't really seen it. Like, nothing, nobody else really. And lastly, Brett and Olivia. So this is the situation. They go to each other's house. Both of them don't like each other's house. Basically, Brett don't have no money. Olivia has money, and Brett thinks she just blows it or whatever. Brett does own his own home. It's not much, but it's his, and he loves it. Olivia is renting, and she is in debt. And I said, girl, me too. So they sit down on the couch with Dr. Pastor Kyle, and it got a little heated, and this is when Twitter was split. Olivia is saying, okay, so Olivia makes 3 times more than Brett, or 2.5, however much more. Olivia likes nice things. She likes to go out. She likes to travel. She likes going to Saints games. She likes to do stuff because she has the money to do it. Brett don't want to do none of that. He is budgeting. His priorities are straight. He is paying his bills. He's not doing anything extra. All that. So Olivia, she was saying, you know, I did ask because he was like, you don't know how to budget. And she was like, yes, I know. I asked you how to budget, but, you know, I do still want to do other things. He was like, well, you said you want to go to the Saints game. And basically she said she ain't paying for him. If he want to go, she ain't going to pay for him to go with her, which, I mean, I'm not either. So I'm just playing. I would pay for him to go, but basically she was telling him, like, if you want to go, then you got to pay. And if you can't pay, then I'm just about to be going by myself. But
is she the one that's like really attached to her friends?
Yeah. Okay. But this is my thing with Brett. This is what I didn't understand. Because he was like, you want to do all this stuff and you're talking about you can't, but you don't know how to budget and all this. I'm like, she asked you to help her with budgeting. But within her budget, she can have entertainment purposes, traveling purposes. That can all be in the budget. Budget doesn't mean that you cut all that out and you just living this miserable life. Yeah. That's what was pissing me off about.
Yeah, because she has worked hard for those things. She has worked hard to, you know, afford herself those finer things that she enjoys. And you're entitled to enjoy those things. She might have to scale back some of them, like, you know, or create a budget where she's limiting herself. But that's it. Like it doesn't mean cut it out completely. And I think that was asking too much.
That's why I tweeted, Brett is broke and he mad at Olivia and he taking it out on her.
I think and then somebody gonna
comment talking about then somebody gonna comment talking about Olivia, Brett is broke, but he own his own home with no debt. Olivia has money, but she no money. And I'm like, okay, I fully understand that. But just because I'm renting and in debt don't mean that I can't get out of it, and it don't mean I can't go on this vacation and I can't go to a damn football game.
Right, and it's only been her. You know what I'm saying? She's been living by herself. Some people don't want to take on the expense of owning a property, you know what I'm saying, when it's just them by themselves. Exactly. It makes more sense to own a home if you have multiple incomes coming in, or at least two incomes coming in the home. So that's understandable.
So then Dr. Pascal was like, Brett, what is it? Like, what is the root issue? And he basically said, he was like, you know, I worked very hard to own my own home and to, you know, save. But he was like, I don't want nobody messing up my retirement. And so, because basically Olivia's living for the present, he's living for the future. But I'm like, I don't understand why they don't get, because I can see both sides. I was on Olivia's side until people start pointing out stuff, but I'm still on her side because you're not about to tell me I can't do nothing, like, as far as entertainment when this is my routine. Yes, we need to compromise. Yes, I may need to cut back, but as far as cutting stuff out, that is ridiculous. And then if they come together, they're going to have more money because the bills are, you know, cut down. But anyway, he talking about he's scared about his retirement. I said, oh my God, Brett, live a little. Like, what is going on? But it's interesting. I'm ready to see what the reviews, what Kevin them gonna say, because they was definitely shocking on that Olivia and Brett situation last week when they was blaming Olivia and stuff. And I was like, no. Olivia,
I think she's valid. I mean, like, and especially if you're saying she asked for help budgeting, I think that's a simple fix. And if they are coming, I think it could be beneficial I think they can work if he's just thinking about money. They just need to learn how to manage both of their incomes together.
But I also think that Brett says that it's not a problem that she makes more, but I think it's a problem to him.
I think that too.
So I'm just like,
I think that's really the big thing.
They ain't gonna work. They getting a divorce. They getting a divorce. And I don't even know if it's gonna be about this particular thing. But after I seen last week's episode and this week's episode, baby, it's not gonna work. It's not. And I really don't have hope in a lot of it. I really don't.
It's like it was 1 week where it was like, oh, potential, and then it just went shoo. Like, of course, first week you about to be like, nah, but
my hot take is
what?
My hot take is Karen and Miles gonna stay together. And I don't know why
Because
I'm
he's
saying
such
it
a
because
good guy.
but
Like,
she is awful. Like
I know, I believe that. No,
I can
absolutely.
see them not being together, but something inside of me is saying that they're gonna be together. And I don't
She'd be
know why.
dumb, girl. Because I can see
But
one of her homegirls snatching him right on. Girl, you ain't want him. Because he's such a good guy. But didn't he say what was his depression? He says he struggles with depression.
he has clinical depression. Yes.
Yeah. So she said she didn't like that.
Yeah, but that was last week.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if it was this week or last week.
Yeah. So, well, if you knew about it, that mean it was last week because you don't watch the show.
They be running together. I'm telling y'all, everything I've been doing.
But this week, the review for this week hasn't been out. So whatever you know is always gonna be from last week.
Oh.
Because the show they haven't put their review out. It only came on last night.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Well, that's it. I don't really want to talk about nothing else.
Okay. All right. So you want to play the game?
Yeah, let's play the game.
Okay.
What kind of game is this?
So it's just a rendition of, I guess, a game that you had us play where we had to choose, like, I guess 5 actors or actresses to be in, like, whatever movie.
Oh, wait. We got to mention, pause, Brandy and Monica, baby.
Yes!
Verzez, August 31st, the Verzez we all been waiting for, at least me, honey. Who is you? What? Tell me who your team is.
Okay. So didn't think this was gonna happen. Was like, wait a minute, what? When I saw it, the memes have been hilarious because I had them little shoes, them little black slip-on
the
shoes.
white shoes. Oh, the black ones.
Black ones with the wedges. I had them.
Me too.
I was like, dang, I wish I would have got shoes. I would have had them on for real. Okay, so listen, y'all know Brandy. I'm Team Brandy. Listen to my hot takes. I'm Team Brandy. Brandy was one of my first albums ever, like, that I ever got in. I feel like I used to listen to that thing back to back. Me and Tequila were just talking about one of the songs I used to be just listening to, just crying. Didn't even know I was worshiping, but I'm just in her crying. But then I was like, never thought it was going to be like a wash from either side. But I was like, okay, maybe Monica has had more hits. Then I was like, you know what? Wait a minute. Let me go look at catalog. Let me go listen to plays because maybe.
No, we're not talking about it. Don't tell us if you looked at it because we need to be surprised.
No. I'm not gonna say if I listen. I'm just gonna say I went back. I played one song and I was like, nah, I'm going back to Team Brandy. Like, I think my girl got it. I played one song. And I was like, nah, I think my girl got it. I'm going to ride with Brandy. I was like, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. But I don't know. I think people just don't know about Brandy. Just sleep on her. And I definitely think she's going to be able to hold her own. And then at the end of the day, they both two beautiful voices. Like, it's gonna be entertainment. Like, people, I don't know. People, if y'all just don't know, then y'all just don't know. But I'm ready.
This is my take on it.
Mm-hmm.
I love Monica. I love her. She is the one I follow on Instagram. I do not follow Brandy. And that is another conversation for another day, honey. I love Monica. I feel like I could hang out with Monica. I feel like I'm a part of her family. That's my girl. I feel like she gonna pull up if she need to pull up. That is my dog. But as far as this battle here, baby, I'm Team Brandy. And if you know me, you know, like if you ever been in like a house party or something, and they like, what you want to hear? Or, you know, we play karaoke. Go to is, I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be.
Okay.
Brandy, honey, it's Team Brandy. And I love Monica's music. Like, she got Before You Walk Out My Life, like that's my song. For You I Will, that's my song. Angel of Mine, that's my song. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has songs that are mine. And I think people are forgetting the impact of Brandy because Monica is just so like relevant. Like, you know, she's still on Family Hustle and Friends. Like, she posts her kids and her family all the time. Like, she's just always in the stuff. So I think people are forgetting the impact. Brandy, like, talk about influence of Black little girls. That girl, she honestly might have started it, like, for Black people, for Black little girls, because I don't remember. I mean, I wasn't around, but as far as, she had a Barbie doll, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was the Black Cinderella. Mm-hmm. She had a TV show. She had a singing career. They don't call her the vocal Bible for nothing. Like, her voice is amazing. I think we didn't appreciate it as much back then, but your favorite singer is Brandy. I promise you that. So it's just like, I mean, the Full Moon album, like, it's just, come on. I'm like, are y'all forgetting? Like, I don't understand. And don't get me wrong, like, I don't think it's gonna be a wash. And if you pick Monica, I don't even have a problem with that. But these people are saying it's a landslide. It's not even close. Monica, Brandy, where, bitch? Where? Like,
I think they forgot because she took that big, you know, gap and hiatus, and we just didn't hear about her.
Brandy is crazy.
I wasn't gonna go. I was gonna uplift, positivity.
Brandy got some issues that maybe she need to work out with somebody. That's all I'm saying. I think people,
y'all know the family she a part of. I mean,
then because her mama is crazy. And everybody talking about Ray J. I think he might be the most sane one out of all them. And he crazy himself. Ooh, child. But yes, I'm rocking with Brandy. I can't wait. I'm about to have my wine. All that. I'm back, y'all. Y'all know I wasn't excited. You know, I was.
Tequila was over the Verzez, baby.
When Verzez first came out, I'm posted. I'm in it, baby. I'm alive. And then it just went downhill for me because, you know, I went to rap, and I'm just not. It's just not me. You know, Rick Ross and 2 Chainz was cool, and it got me back.
That one. I didn't even know that happened.
Well, that one got me back watching because I had took a little break.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know.
No, that was a good one. It was a good one. It was lit because Ross.
Who won? Ross? Rose?
2 Chainz held his own now. Cause I was like, oh, Ross got this, but 2 Chainz, I was like,
y'all know that Titty Boy. You know that Titty Boy. We forget.
It was a good one, but for me, it was Ross.
He had the most. 2 Chainz had the most. Well, I guess no Southern hit. That I don't think people know. That, you know, I think people from the South know. If y'all know him as Titty Boy, then y'all know he got them Southern vibe that we gonna ride with at the end of the day.
Yeah, so now this is the first one where I'm back. Like, I'm back
you
in it.
Like, you back in. Like, this is it.
I am ready, honey. They said Brandy gonna throw the first piece of shade, and I said I could see.
Oh, you already know. You already know. Brandy's gonna be petty. She's gonna be shady, and
it's already been a little petty because, you know, each of them have their own flyer with their face first of the Verzez. Like, I saw the Verzez announcement on the Verzez page, or either Swiss or Timberland. I can't remember. Then I seen on Monica's page, and I'm like, oh yeah. And then I realized, because I don't follow Brandy, somebody tweeted, was like, this how you know it's about to be some mess, because Monica got her face first on her flyer. And then on Brandy page, Brandy got her face first on that flyer. Said,
if it wasn't this way, Tequila, I would be pissed. Like, I expect the mess this is where we're coming. We're coming for the good vibes and the music, but we want a little bit of that Brandy and Monica pettiness. Okay. I'm gonna be here for it. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in. I think I'm gonna be watching Apple TV because I heard that was the better experience.
Yeah, I might need to try to do that too.
Cause I'll be watching, like, I always have to watch. I can never watch like on my phone or like laptop via Instagram. It's always messy. So
Why?
huh? I don't. Well,
Wait,
one,
what?
I don't know how to do the stories on my laptop. It won't let me play the stories.
You just download. First of all, you Google Instagram stories on laptop, and then you just download one thing. It'll come up every time once you do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I need to do
I
that.
had to do that for one of the battles because somebody kept calling me. We kept texting about it. I'm like, look, if I'm watching on my phone, I can't be texting and going back and forth. I'm missing it.
Yeah.
So I had to download. You know, my iPad stayed dead. I couldn't look on that. Been dead for years.
It's been dead since you got it.
So yeah. So
But,
I'm excited about that. But I did want to mention that I forgot.
Yeah, so y'all tune in. Let us know. Drop down in the comments. Let us know who y'all rooting for. Team Brandy, Team Monica. New Monica. It's new Monica.
Somebody said Missy ain't never say new Brandy on the track. I said, y'all better stop coming for my girl.
That is my favorite part. New Monica.
Daily on me. Devoting so much time. That's a point for Monica though.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be trying to tell you. It's gonna be good. I can't wait. Okay, so y'all.
You think Ray J gonna be there? Now, if Ray J gonna be there, baby, it's gonna be something to see. You know how they love each other.
Ray J need his own little verses. I don't know who he could go against. It would just be entertaining.
What he gonna do?
Because Ray J's just entertaining. Like,
well, he can have something else. He don't need no verses. It's gonna be 5 minutes.
Ray J will probably have. Y'all got to have the rain pouring when this song.
Yeah, he'll have a whole production for sure.
Tell Ray J to do the commercial breaks if they have commercials. All right, so this is a little game I had, Tequila. Like I said, it is kind of like a rendition of where you had me pick like the 5 different characters or actors or actresses that I would want to like work with or be in any type of film. But this time I'm going to give you like a film theme or a film scenario. And you can pick up to like 6. You can pick up to 6 main actors. So to be like your main character.
I don't know that many actors.
You can Google. I'm going to go first to give you time to Google.
Then you might steal mine.
Well, you can use the same people. I mean, you can't use all the same people. Okay, so you can pick up to 6 if you like need 6. You can also do an honorable mention. Like for some reason you can't cast this person, you can cast this other person. And you can do like, I guess it would be like the opposing character. I'm not gonna say like villain because it's not really a villainous character, but like the opposing character for this theme. Okay. So the catch is though, I'm gonna name 3 movies, and I'm gonna tell you the act, and it's gonna be you can do all male cast or all female cast.
What?
It give you all male or all female cast. Okay, you can do both if you want to do both. And they don't have to be like all black or anything. You can pick white people if you want white people.
Team black over here, baby.
Or, whatever other minority or race or whatever. Okay. And then let me see. Okay, so the catch is I'm going to name 3 movies that are kind of similar to this theme or film scenario. But you can't use any of the main actors or actresses that are in these movies. But I'm going to give you one movie out because I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh, like we switching them out?
No. So whoever played, because these movies that I'm about to name are similar to like the same theme or scenario of the scenario I'm about to give you, you can't pick
Oh, you're gonna tell me the movie and the scenario, but I can't use the people that's in the
in
movie
the
already.
movie. Yes.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, what's the first one?
So the scenario is it's like a heist movie, like a bank robbery or like a heist or some type of stealing something. So you have like a gang or a family or a group of friends that's like stealing something. And so you can have up to 6 characters or just 5 with an honorable mention, or you can, and the opposing character could be like the cop that would be trying to catch them.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the movies that you can't choose any of these characters to be in your movie, or any of these actresses or actors to be in your movie. Okay?
Okay.
The first one would be Set It Off. So for the female cast, you can't do Set It
Well, I
Off.
wasn't using no female.
Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Vivica A. Fox, Kimberly Ellis. Can't use any of those women. For the males, you can't. The second movie would be Takers, so you can't use Paul Walker. Rest in peace. Hayden, I don't know, Christian, Idris Elba, Chris Brown, Matt Dillon, Michael Ealy, T.I., or Jay Hernandez.
Well, that wasn't the movie I was thinking about.
Okay, and so I don't know if you saw this movie. So if you haven't seen this movie, you can still use people from this movie. I'm not going to use people from this movie because I would pick some of these people, honestly, to be in my movie. But Michael, The Italian Job is the movie. Have you seen that?
I can't remember, but I do know that movie. I don't know if I've seen it though.
Okay, so I won't let you.
But who's in it?
So Mark Wahlberg is in it. Charlie Thornton, Jason Statham, Edward Norton, Donald Sutherland, Seth Green, Mos Def, and Frankie G.
No, I ain't see it, but I wasn't using none of them people in it. You already know.
Okay,
I'm good. I got it.
All right. I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead.
All right. So, and then just tell like why you picked them or like their character role. So, my first, I'm gonna do all male cast. So, for my cast, I would pick Jamie Foxx. I mean, I pick him to be like my head honcho. Y'all know Jamie can play anything, but he gonna be like my team leader. The second person I'm going to pick is going to be, Lord, I done lost his name. What's that man's name? Tequila. I am drawing a blank on this man's name.
What he played in?
Oh, girl, I don't know how. I'm like, I know this person. Like, why am I losing the blank? Okay, my second person, which would kind of be like, because you know, like these movies, you have to have somebody that's like they could be in charge, but they kind of like oppose like the main, like the leader of the group. Okay, so I'm gonna have Chadwick Boseman.
Okay.
And then this person can also be like an opposing person, but they could also probably play like a nerd or whatever. They could lead it. I think they could, play any of these roles, but I'm gonna pick what's his name? Hold on. Sterling Brown, that's his name.
I'm trying to think about it.
Sterling Brown, because I keep forgetting. Sterling Brown.
Sterling, okay.
And then
From This Is Us.
Huh? Yes, from This Is Us. Then the next person I'm gonna pick, I feel like I need a comedic relief. So I'm gonna
Me too. You better pick my person.
So no, that's not my comedic relief. He's gonna be like the nerdy character, like Tech.
I know, Sterling. That's why I said you better not pick my person. I know
mine is gonna be Martin Lawrence. Okay, and then so this is gonna be my hot take. This is my hot take. This is my hot take, but I'm gonna believe in him. I think
It better not be no Michael B. Jordan.
I think I can play the role. It's gonna be Michael. It's gonna be Michael.
Yeah, let me leave. I'm about to log out at this point.
It's gonna be Michael. I'm gonna give him a shot. I think he can play it. But my honorable mention would be Jay Calloway. I think it's Jordan or Jason Calloway. He plays.
I don't know who that is.
He plays that villainous character on Black Lightning. The love interest of the girl of Black Lightning's daughter.
I only seen a few episodes. I don't really know what's going on in that show.
Let me look. I can't get his name right.
It don't matter. I'm ready to go. Well, I don't know. That's your people?
So that's my
Wait, run it back. Jamie Foxx, Sterling Brown,
Chadwick Boseman, Martin Lawrence, Michael B. Jordan,
oh boy.
And then
Whoever
Jordan Calloway would be my honorable mention. And then
Let me look him up.
And then so my cop character would be
Jordan.
Woody Harris. I feel like he played a good cop, like opposing character in them. Woody Harris. You know our boy Woody.
I know, I love him.
Okay. So that would be my all-male cast.
Okay. Y'all ready? Because mine about to be lit. I don't even know all the people yet, but we going to work through it. You feel me?
Take your time.
So my first one is going to be the OG of the crew. Like, he going to be the brains behind it because he been doing it forever. He ain't black, but he down with us. And he on and off screen. Shout out to my favorite actor, Mr. Robert De Niro. Period. Period.
She went old school, y'all.
Y'all wasn't expecting it. My boy can still hold it down. He gonna be the old one, walking slow, but he gonna be the brains. He got the brains, you know what I'm saying?
I like it.
So I don't know who else, but my comedic relief, all these people is old. Is Chris Tucker, because I just feel like he's been in some action movies, you know, but he brings the comedy as well. Now I'm talking about old Chris Tucker that was still cussing. That's the Chris Tucker I want. He'll have to start cussing for my roles, okay? And then where was my other people? I don't know. So I got 3 more plus the cop. I got who the cop is, but I want to say that last.
Okay.
So who else? A Money Heist. And I can't say Egypt. Huh? I had some eye candy. Who was gonna be my eye candy? I done forgot just that quick. Lorenz Tate. Lorenz Tate. Lorenz Tate. That's gonna be my other one. I feel like, you know, he's had experience as well in these type of movies. You feel me? Let me pick some young bucks. You know what I'm saying? I got all these old people.
Pick a young person. Pick somebody young.
I'm gonna just give it to him because I just saw him in the game, and I don't be seeing him in a lot of stuff. And he was only in like 1 episode of the game, and he is Tia Mowry's husband. What's his name? Corey. I only see him in a couple of things, but he's been good. I need to give him a shot.
Give Corey. Okay, hold on.
Corey Holcomb or something.
Oh yeah, I think he'll be good because remember he played in that one movie. He was like a gangster. Well, he was like a gangster with Kiki.
And I know. Okay, and I know who else I'm giving it to. I'm giving it to Trevor Jackson. You know him? He was on Grownish, but he was super fly.
Yes. I met him, y'all.
And he fine. I know he young, baby.
I feel like you need like a young person. He is fine. He is fine. One of my friends.
Oh yeah. So what is that?
That's
Robert
fine.
De Niro.
Trevor Jackson, Chris Tucker, Corey. What's that name?
I don't know. I think it's Holcomb, but I'm not sure.
I'm about to say Robert Downey Jr., but that is not it.
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro and
not Corey Holcomb, y'all. Not him. Not him. That's another actor. Let me get my list right, because that is not his name.
It is Corey Hardrick, yes.
Corey Hardrick.
Corey
Sorry,
Hardrick.
Corey Holcomb. You're not
Trevor Jackson. Chris Tucker,
Lorenz Tate, and Robert De Niro.
Okay.
And then the cop is gonna be this person I'm picking because I think he embodies the role. He lives it in his everyday life. He is Blue Lives Matter. He is FBLM. And it's F him. I wouldn't pay him, but he would be perfect for the role. Terry Crews himself. That's who's gonna play the cop. Yeah. So there is my list. I think I did a good job.
That's a good movie. Okay, you want to do females? I don't really know females. I'm
about Regina King, Regina Hall, Taraji.
Right. I was going to say Taraji could be my cop character. I think Taraji could play a good cop. I would like to see her in that. I would give it to, Regina King.
Regina Hall. Comedic relief. Regina's so funny. Regina Hall.
Bruh. I'm the pretty girl.
Let me see. What Loretta Devine? She gonna have to be my cop.
Listen, why you ain't tell me Loretta was in P Valley? Baby girl.
It was a surprise.
Am I seeing something? And then I was like, did she play the blind lady? I said, y'all. Come on. That lady be acting, y'all.
Killing it.
Give her flowers.
I don't know who.
I was gonna say young girl. What's the girl name? What's her name that played in Black Panther?
Zuri. The girl that plays Zuri.
The young daughter. I think she could play Latia, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think she could be like the young person.
Well, I'm picking Zendaya for my young person.
Oh, okay.
Because I think she would kill that.
Yes, I like Zendaya. Okay, who else we can pick? Who else is dope?
I'm picking Loretta, Zendaya, Regina.
I'm gonna put Viola as the police chief because I think she's gonna be fire.
Yeah, Viola could be in it.
Let me think of some white women. Oh no, I want to do some Asian women because them Asian women be fighting.
The cast of the Crazy Rich Asians. There you go.
What's the girl?
I don't know no Asian actors. If it ain't the girl from Rush Hour that was kicking Chris Tucker or beating him up, I don't know. Okay.
I was bleeding.
Wipe yourself off. You're bleeding.
Oh, y'all, that part was so funny to me. Okay. I don't know. Cause I don't want to say, I don't know. Whatever black woman, honestly, she could honestly play the role.
I don't want to leave nobody out. Like, it could be, I could come back like bring somebody back, you know, Countess Vaughn, since we watching Moesha, you feel me? Oh, Wendy Raquel. She got to be in mine. That's my girl from the
I love
game.
Wendy.
Tasha D.
Yes.
Well, and everything else. Steve Harvey, all that other stuff. But yeah.
She's dope. Okay.
Yeah, so all the black people.
Any
Y'all
black
come on
female, I
now.
think any black female could pull off the role or the character. To be honest.
What's another? That's the only scenario?
Yeah, that's the only one I had because I didn't know how
Good,
long it
because
was
it
gonna
was some
take.
pressure, child. It was some pressure, child. I didn't think I was going to make it through.
I was trying to think of some other like young females. Kiki could probably be good too.
Oh yeah, Kiki got to be in mine for sure. Kiki Palmer, that's my girl.
Kiki
She
could
definitely
be in it.
I think I would put Ryan in it. Ryan Destiny.
Oh, Ryan Fire.
I would have her play like the rude, like she gonna be about her business. Like she
I like
no
Lisa
shit,
Bonet too.
Lisa Bonet.
I mean, yeah, Lisa Bonet.
She old.
But I think she could, not for like a young person, I think she'd be able to play.
Oh. What the hell she been in?
I don't know. That's why I'm going to put it in something.
Oh, well, go ahead. Now, she Denise. I just know as Denise. And that's it. That's all I know.
Let me see. I think she's been on only like TV shows. But she married to the man that's Aquaman.
That's Game of Thrones, man. First of all.
He was in that? I ain't never saw Game of Thrones.
Yes, he was. Khaleesi husband.
What about Carrie? I don't think Carrie could be in it. You think Carrie could play
Carrie
that
not
role?
be in mine.
Think she could play that role? What about Octavia Spencer?
I think she could be in one of the roles, one of the characters, but I don't want her in my. And I love Carrie. I don't want this to be taken the wrong way now, because I love some Kerry Washington, but for my vision,
Go ahead.
Spencer, not for my we're not going in that direction. I'll say that.
This is she's not as big, but she was in Black Panther. She was one of the warriors, what they call the Dorme Delouge. I don't know how to pronounce it, but one of Black Panther's guards. Her name was Sindel.
The bald one?
Huh? No. She was kind of like in the background. I think she had a couple of lines, but her name is Sindel. She's in the show Glow. If y'all watch Glow, she's the only Black character. Well, not the only Black character, but the the dark skinned girl in Glow. And her name is Sindel Noel. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I met her too, was in the bathroom, was walking next to her. And
that's the only reason you putting her in it.
No, also one of my professors knew her.
Exactly.
But she's really good. And I remember like when I met her, she was saying like she wants to do roles like that because she's more of a muscular female. So sometimes with that, it's hard for her to get traditional roles. I want to say she's the one that died.
Angela Bassett is about to be my OG. I forgot. Angela Bassett gonna be the OG.
Fire.
What was I about to say?
I was walking past her, was in the bathroom, said the same thing, and I'm like looking at this woman like, I know her. Where do I know her from?
You recognized her from Black Panther.
But I didn't know, like, I couldn't at the time, I knew she was somebody, but
she could walk past me in the grocery store and I wouldn't think twice about it.
That's how it was. Like, I'm telling you, walk past, we went in the bathroom.
No, it's not. You just said that you said she looked familiar. I'm saying no, I wouldn't walk past her.
Because she was so done up. Like, she was so glamour. Like, she had on like this nice gown and everything. So I'm like, I knew she had to be important, but I still was like, okay, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But I think she could be in mine. You know, I'm about putting people on. I don't know, y'all.
Bree LeRae gonna be in mine.
Okay.
My home girl. Shout out to Bree LeRae. Y'all go follow her on YouTube.
Go ahead, Bree.
Yeah, Bree gonna be in there. I think I picked too many people, but that's the people that's gonna be in mine.
Okay. Well, that was my little game, girl. I was just thinking, like, let me add something to it. I don't know what made me think of that.
That was fun, honey, because, you know, I don't be knowing these people names and nothing, so I'm glad I just made it through. Glory be to God.
Yes. Anyways, anything else you want to touch on before we go ahead and close it out for tonight?
No. I just want to say, y'all stay black. Black men, protect us. Black women, keep doing your thing. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for now. Until next week.
Yeah, I think I definitely want to do an episode. I don't know if I want to. Well, I do want to like invite some women on or create like some type of panel, and we just discuss the whole topic of Black women being protected, and especially from, you know, our Black men, because, you know, although we are all Black, we all, I guess, expect or want different things, and I personally don't know or have all the right answers. So yeah, I just kind of want to make it an open forum or discussion. So I don't know when that'll happen, but it's been on my heart. So I think that's something I want to do. But yeah, y'all, it's been real. It has been another episode of JPP. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. Y'all drop down in the comments and let us know who y'all would be in y'all movie. Let us know who is winning or who y'all rooting for the Brandy versus Monica. What else, Tequila? What else they can tell us in the comments?
Y'all tell us what we need to do better and what we are already doing great at.
And help us name our segments. We got, you know, get it off our chest, tell them why we mad, whatever. We got our hot politics, which I guess that's one of its name. We got our movies and television segment that we need to name. We have the one where we're gonna be reading, I guess, like random quotes and tweets, or even doing like random facts. I think that'll be fun, Tequila, where we read like random facts about stuff. Because, you know, I be wanting to come on here and just talk. Like, I feel like that was like our original thing. We just gonna come on here and like talk and like have different things. But so much BS been going on in the world. We gotta get on here and address it. So hopefully next week, and maybe we can have a guest or something. Maybe if next week ain't so crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, we can have a guest next week.
So, yes, y'all make sure y'all let us know what is really real, okay? Let's get into it. Anyways, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Been another episode, JPP, and we out. Where's my camera? What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ashley, from the Just Poddin Podcast with Ashley and Tequila, where a podcast is just a podcast. And I'm here because Tequila and I would like to thank each and every one of our listenerships. Whether you listen to us on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or view us on YouTube, or on one of our other 7 different platforms, we just wanted to say thank you. And keep doing what you're doing. Subscribing, following, liking, commenting, sharing us with your family and friends, sharing us on your social media. All of that helps more people find us and become a part of the Just Poddin family. Also, if you would like to write us, you can do so at justpoddinpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're looking for more ways to support the Just Poddin Podcast, you can do so at anchor.fm/justpoddin. All right, everybody. We love you. We out. Fire.